taking names later. Pow, 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 pow. She doing all this, that, and the third. She turn around. Somebody maced her ass. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Life TV with Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 12, Chapter 2, The Just and Unjust. Now, as I was sitting here watching the beginning of this episode open up, I kept thinking to myself, okay, here we go. Another disappointing episode. But this one actually wasn't that bad, so I was kind of pleased about that. It looked like they stayed with a continuous storyline, with the exception of Grace. We really didn't get a full understanding of what was going on with her, and that storyline seemed to be, with Anissa, it seems like the only thing that they could like really showcase with her is her romantic relationship with Grace. Her aggressive ass. I can't stand Anissa when it comes to the relationship. And it's her arrogance gets on my nerves sometimes too, but I still love Anissa as a character. Or they show her Robin Hood. But when Anissa fights, Anissa has the best fight scenes to me. Her fight scenes are much better than even Black Lightning's, in my opinion. So we start off with her and Lynn talking about Jennifer's desire to just be alone. Like, she's want to be alone with herself, not with everybody else coming down on her. Lynn is like against that. No, she needs her family. She's depressed, and loneliness feeds depression. It makes it worse. As somebody that deals with depression and other kind of mental illnesses, I'm with Anissa on this one. Sometimes we just want to be left the fuck alone. If I tell you to leave me alone, leave me the hell alone. But I mean, I understand what Lynn is trying to say. A lot of people think that they could save you just by being around you, and sometimes that itself is overwhelming as fuck. Leave me alone if I tell you to leave me alone. But she feels like she knows best. This is her child. While they're standing there talking, this car roll up and pow, shoots Anissa in the back. I was like, what the fuck happened? So I sat up immediately, like, okay, maybe this is not gonna be a disappointing episode. And Lynn gets to screaming, and somebody grabbed her up. The two dudes to grab her up, I'm not sure what the hell was wrong with their strength level. They couldn't get this woman. They weren't even trying hard. But out of nowhere, pow, pow, gunshots fired. We look over, it's Bill Duke over there. We look over there, and we got him over there with his old Colt 45 or his old school Smith & Wesson. It was one of the two, popping off a couple rounds. Lynn still screaming like crazy. The dude who was driving the van that these two guys hopped out of, he said, fuck, let me get up out of here. And he jet set, and he takes the fuck off. And Duke's boys come out, and they shooting at the van, and Lynn is still standing around screaming and screaming and screaming. They pick up the dead bodies, throw them in ODell's trunk, and she runs over to Anissa. Anissa is okay. How the fuck you okay, girl? You got shot. She got a little blood stain on her back where the bullet went in. And she's like, nah, I'm just knocked the wind out of me. When did you develop Teflon insides, girl? When the hell that happened? You didn't have no chance to hold your breath. I watched. I rewound it 3 times to make sure. Did she hold her breath? Like, was she in the middle of taking a deep sigh or something? How you all right, girl? How are you all right? I was like, well, Jennifer, she over at Khalil's mom's, and they both just filled with grief. They heavy with the grief right now. And Jennifer is so emotional that her eyes start to light up. So I got to get up out of here. Nichelle can't see this. This is not something that she need to see right now. I know she knew her son had superhuman powers, but she don't need to know that I got him too. So she's like, I got to go. If you need help with the funeral, let me know. And then she'll tell him, like most Black families, we can't afford burial cost. Now, y'all, I'm one of the people, like, I'm getting to this day and age now. I'm not going to spend a lot of money on a funeral. I think I still want my daughter to have something nice. I hate to talk about death, but, I mean, at least have an up service, maybe. But don't go all out. Don't be having all the big flowers. No, don't do all that. Don't be wasting the money on that. The cheapest you can get, that's how you do it. I'm saying I'm gonna come back anyway. I already know I'm gonna be reincarnated. I just hope I can remember this time, because I know I done been reincarnated before. I had too many deja vu moments to know that I'm not reincarnated. But anyway, Anissa, like I said, she did get hit, and she's explaining that she kind of anticipated what was about to happen, or she kind of knew that if she held her breath as fast as she possibly could, it would stop the bullet, because the bullet was able to only penetrate less than half of an inch. So like, she learned it herself, basically what she's saying. But the question is, why was Bill Duke there? This wasn't car wash. How he end up on the scene? You know what I'm saying? So Gamby thinks that it's best for Lynn to just go down there and ask him. Of course, Black like, no, I'm gonna go whip his ass. No, I'm gonna go talk to him. You can't speak for me. That's how Lynn be. And she gets on my damn nerves, y'all. She just gets on my damn nerves. So, like, yeah, why the hell is Duke down there? You know what I'm saying? He knows something up with her. He knows something up with her. He told her in the beginning, I know you're lying to me, girl. You ain't being truthful. You ain't being forthcoming. There's something more that you know about these pod kids and all this meta stuff and this green light stuff that you ain't telling. And I'm going to find out. I told you I'm going to find out. So Lynn approaches Duke. He rolling through on the little golf cart through the little facility. And she was like, why are you following me? Are you following my family? Are you following my research team? He said, well, damn. You're welcome. You know, is this how you say thank you? Well, I am feeling grateful. You know what I'm saying? He said, so how is your daughter? Oh, she finds, she really didn't get hit. She just kind of fainted to try to pretend that she got hit so they wouldn't know. Duke looked like, he said, look her, you are a very valuable asset to this team. I know this. But I know for a fact that your ass still lying to me. And ain't nobody got time for that. He look over at Kavanaugh and say, home, James. So anyway, Tobias, he stole the pods out of the basement of the clinic. I'm still shocked that the pods were still down in the basement of the clinic, and that being that Reverend Panky then had this clinic since the ASA stopped doing their experiments, why nobody has ever took their ass down in the basement. That don't make no doggone sense. But anyway, at first I was like, okay, which pods are these? You know what I'm saying? These the pod kids, whatever? No, these are the MODs that he found, right? Because I was like, but still, ain't nobody noticed this big ass hole that they put in the wall in the basement of the clinic? It don't make no doggone sense. Well, Jenn, she come in and talk to her parents. And well, not talk to her parents, she talked to Anissa and get an update on what happened. She see the band-aid on her back. And she's not even surprised no more, for real. She's just like, oh my goodness, you know. But she not surprised like, okay, this shit happens every day type of thing going on right now. Anissa finds out about the funeral and the fact that Nichelle can't afford it. So we already know Anissa finna get on her Robin Hood shit. Well, Lynn is down, started talking to Jefferson, and she feels like Jennifer is about to erupt. You know, she's going to combust because she out for revenge. She could taste it. And she thinks it's a good idea to send her back to school. Jefferson like, that don't make no sense. The girl can't control her emotions. You know, she may light the fuck up at any time. And she was like, well, she did good to hide it from us. She did good to hide it from Tobias. So, you know, I think she going to be all right. So let's send her back to school. And she said, you know, this will make her feel normal. He was like, normal? What the fuck that mean? You know what I'm saying? She's like, I don't know. I married you. He was like, what did you just say? Right in that moment, Jennifer come in like, hey, check this out. Tobias need to be in the ground. He need to be dead. He don't need to be breathing. He don't need to be walking. And I know I'm the one that can handle it. So let's go ahead and get him. Suit me up. Do whatever we need to do. Of course, they do not want that to happen because they're so fearful of the girls getting hurt. They don't think they're ready for some real action. But I'm ready for Jennifer to go rogue. I am. I'm ready for her to do some stuff because they haven't did shit with her character for real, for real, for real. And I made sure I said it 3 times because that's more intense than just for real, for real. But for real, for real, for real, she need to do something with her doggone character. All these doggone powers she got. The girl seems to be the most powerful character. It's almost as if Black Lightning shouldn't be the name of the show. This should be called Lightning, which is her name. Because she got more powers than anybody. She levitating. She throwing great balls of fire. She got superhuman power. She thunderclap. She doing everything. Jennifer need to be running the shit right now. Well, meanwhile, Duke goes in with the mad scientist. He tell her, look at her. The Markovians are the ones who try to kidnap Dr. Stewart. Oh, that perks the mad scientist up. What you, they know I'm here? She must be really fearful of them. So he's like, no, not yet. But I can protect you. What you got to do is move the pod kids safely. Once you move them, we'll relocate you and, you know, and protect your ass. So, but she talks her way into actually staying by saying, you know what? Lynn gonna need me. We need to work together if we gonna move these kids safely. It's gonna take both of us. So he kind of agrees to that. Anissa back at the clinic now. And they have a new patient that just came in, but ain't no chart on her. And I was like, okay, what the hell is going on with this girl? Is gonna be another one with the mercury eyes or something? What's going on with her? She walked in, and it's apparent that this girl done got her ass whooped. You can see the fingerprints around her neck. Somebody done choked her the fuck up, done beat her face up. And she's not admitting what happened. You know what I'm saying? The nurse telling Anissa though later on that her boyfriend is this dude named Rayvon. He's one of the 100 gang members. And if they keep closed mouths at the clinic, then they can continue breathing themselves. So they don't say nothing. They push it under the rug. They don't lock her in. They turn a blind eye, act like she ain't even there. You know, and this is not going to be happy with that. So now Perenna Mills walking down the street. And dudes roll up on her. I was like, wait a minute, now they trying to snatch up Perenna Mills? They said meta in sight. How the fuck y'all know she was a meta? I was wondering if she was one of the MODs at first, but she just a regular old meta. But when they snatched her up again, they was some weak ass dudes. That's all she doing is standing like this. They can't pull this woman off the damn street, and then all of a sudden she says, "Nam yo horengekyo cold." They got into the little frozen state. That motherfucker was having a frostbite shit, seizures and everything going on. I was like, what is going on over here? Keita was like, I need that power. I need to be able to meditate and send a motherfucker to Antarctica if I need to. I was like, girl. I mean, that was crazy as hell. And then she smiles and walks the fuck off. Okay, so that's pretty much all we seen of Perenna Mills. Like Anissa mentioned her earlier when she said that Jennifer had stopped smoking weed as much as she did ever since she started talking to Perenna Mills. But other than that was Perenna Mills' role on this episode. I wonder how much she got paid for that. Well, anyway, it was just crazy that they noticed she had met a human and they didn't come with some superhuman type shit to come take her down. I don't understand it. So Jenn is heading back to school. She going through the little x-ray metal detectors. They saw all digital shit now. Everybody seems very happy to see her, even the staff. And I'm like, where is Keisha at? Her best good friend. Where is Keisha? That didn't make sense. I didn't see Keisha at the school. But anyway, Anissa heads over to Grace. So we get Grace in on this episode too. And she looking like Thelma from Good Times with that jumpsuit on, baby. Thelma was cute. I'm not making fun of her because Thelma was cute, but that's what Anissa look like right now. It's Thelma on Good Times. It was kind of dope. Matter of fact, it was kind of dope how they slid in the comic books for Black Lightning and Thunder into this episode. I was like, I see you. I see you. So Anissa go pay Rayvon a visit. She rough up his boys, you know, whooping ass, taking names later. She took half his stash and then choked him up against the wall. Said, I heard you like to put your hands on women. Take my advice. Don't ever touch her up again. Don't make me come back here, right? And while she doing this, Monique walks in and she said, hey, fall back. Monique was the girl in the hospital, in the clinic. Said, fall back. First, Monique looked for a little bit, and then she stepped all the way back out the room, right? And Anissa just tossed him around, beat him, and throw him into the wall a few more times, and she let him drop. When she dropped, he like, hey, yeah. I don't know what the fuck he was saying. I thought he said, yeah. I was like, the fuck? Is that a bird call? But something like that, you know? There was something, but yeah. Okay, anyway. So, of course, when Anissa get out to the hallway, here come all his boys. They did this whole scene in slow-mo. We didn't need everything in slow-mo. We needed some fast movement. We got everything in slow-mo. One dude came with a metal bat, like, wow, trying to whack at her. Anissa took the bat from him and split that motherfucking wig. She was whooping ass. I'm telling you, she got the best fight scene. She whooping ass, taking names later. Pow, 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 pow. wow. She doing all this, that, and the third. She turn around. Somebody maced her ass. Now, you know, she get all her abnormal strength and powers when she holding her breath. Well, somebody makes you, that shit get all caught up in your mucous membranes. The best thing for you to do is still to hold your breath, but this caught her off guard. Caught her off guard. Old boy was able to knock her down. She went down on the ground. The one dude that got his head hit with the damn belt, now he kicking her and stomping her and this, that, and the third. I don't even remember how she got up off the ground, but she got up off the ground. And then he throwing blows. Rayvon like, kill that bitch, kill her. They throwing blows, pow, pow. They hitting her in the ribs, gut puncher, hitting her in the face, I'm like, that's gonna leave a mark. That should leave a bruise right there. Somehow she was able to shove the dude off of her, right? Shove the dude off of her, did her pow, thunderclap. Said everybody flying. She limped her ass up out there. Anissa was hurt. She was hurt really bad, y'all. She was hurt really bad. But I don't think that Rayvon was gonna take that advice, take the heed to that advice, you know what I'm saying? But if I was Monique, I wouldn't come back home. Well, Anissa makes it over to Gamby's before she passes out. He comes in and give us price with green tea or something like that. And but she not fucked up. Her face not bruised up, nothing, which is, that dude was throwing some jabs in her motherfucking face. She should have been bruised the fuck up. Throwing some jabs in her body. She should have been purple in places that, you know, she should have been fucked up. Like when Grace and her did her smashing thing. They didn't show that this episode, but they live together. So they probably, well, they don't live together, but she visit often. She should have been seen to be fucked the hell up to be damned, but she wasn't. I was like, I guess her body was healing. I don't know. Oh, what? But she should have been fucked up worse than, she should have been fucked up. She wasn't fucked up at all, other than just being stiff. Well, now Jenn is back at school, and we finally get to go back to school too. I actually forgot that Jefferson worked at the school, because we haven't seen him at the school since Mike Lowry joined the cast. But Jenn is leading the protest because they want to tear down the memorial that they have for Khalil at the principal's request. That's basically what they did to Mike Brown's memorial. People had to keep putting it back up, keep putting it back up. Well, she put up her own little memorial in the hallway, and of course Mike Lowry was like, get this shit up out here. This is an illegal protest. She went on her little speech about how Black Lives Matter, how Khalil lives matter, how he is racist, and he escorted her ass out the school with security. Of course, Jefferson come up and he like, hey, disassemble this doggone protest here. Send these kids back to school. And he like, that look like that's a job for the principal. All the kids, they put up their black power fist. Jefferson did it too and walked the heck off. Okay. Later on, they have an argument over white privilege, and Jefferson say, good talk. That's all he could do. So that's all I'm gonna say about that too. You already know how that conversation went with people who are in denial. But he said plain and simple, he don't give a damn about them kids. He don't feel no sympathy for them because he had a hard life too. That's pretty much what he said. So Gamby, he's able to trace down the driver to a storefront that the Markovians own. The Markovian government owns. He said it's lightly armed with 5 men, and it's time for Black to pay them a visit. He give him a call up. So Black come in guns blazing, or lightning striking, which is a better phrase to say. I thought he was there to talk. Like, I thought you was gonna get information. They all surround him, and on cue, fire, kill him. So then they start shooting at him. He got his little lightning field blocking the bullets from coming in. He do a damn near thunderclap himself and send them all on their own little merry little way. And then he drags the driver out the building. He calls up Hen Dog like, hey, I got somebody for you. He is for attempted murder and for a kidnapping or something like that. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. Jenn, no Anissa filed, Lynn, no Anissa filed a complaint. So how the heck you gonna get this dude on attempted murder or kidnapping? That was kind of strange too, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, Grace must be a meta herself. She ain't a green light baby, but she must be a meta. And I was like, she can't be an MOD because she's too young. But her eyes changing color stuff, she's changing the colors like she should be on the passage. They turn the brown and flickering. But, you know, of course, her skin mutating again. Remember that happened earlier? Anissa didn't take notice of any of this. It was happening right there in front of her eyes. But she's so gung-ho on, let's live together, let's be together. And Grace like, nah, I gotta go. Oh no, she didn't say let's live together. She said let's go on a date or some shit like that. I done jump gun. Whatever. Grace like she can't do it. She gotta go. So she takes off and she run. So the ones that Tobias and them took out of the clinic, they turned out to be former Army. They was at Fort Leavenworth. They had went rogue. They was black ops, and they had went rogue. So it was murderers and killers and all this type of stuff. And Tobias ready to set them free, set them free. But Todd can't get him out. He said the technology is old as hell. I think they was working on a DOS system for real like that. He didn't understand it. You know, he this new age techie person. But they go over to Khalil's funeral. So he does get to have one thanks to Anissa. And like I said, they spent all that money. It was like 7 people there. Why waste all that doggone money? I understand Jefferson told me we want to honor the ones we love. Don't go broke trying to do it though. Like she didn't have no money. Give her the damn money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Well, anyway, Hen Dog had to let the Markovian go, diplomatic immunity. And Khalil daddy still didn't come to this damn funeral, y'all. That's all I really paid attention to. Tobias, Jennifer said to Khalil's grave as his body was being lowered to the ground, she gonna put Tobias, I got the hiccups. She gonna put Tobias in the ground too. Damn, I got no water. Hold on, y'all. Normally, if I hold my breath for 10 seconds, it go away. We'll see. But she has said to Khalil, I'm going to put Tobias' ass in the ground, just like you going into the ground right now. That's what I'm going to do. We see her walk off, and there's Bill Duke standing back by the tree. I guess he's still following Lynn at this point. It worked, y'all. See, like, hiccup no more. I guess he's still following Lynn at this point. But I think he heard what Jennifer said, too, at the gravesite. He got his eyes on them. He's looking slowly. You know, Bill Duke ain't moving as fast as he used to. But he got his eyes on them. Well, Anissa go back to Grace's crib after the funeral. You know, she got a key to the place so she can come and go if she wants to. And it looks like Grace done took her the fuck off. She didn't take everything, though. All her furniture still there. She left some clothes in the closet. You know, the little comic book spread all over the couch, so we get another shot of those. And yeah, it looked like Grace gone. So we really didn't get to learn what the hell was going on with Grace. I guess she's gonna come back up again sometime soon. She probably ain't gonna come back up to season 3. Anissa should be heartbroken, you know, all of her feelings about old Grace. But we'll see what happens. She probably gonna go back to hoeing like she used to, you know, when her feelings hurt. Did she go sleep with a bunch of people? I don't know. I don't know. I kind of wish she would have been with the first girl that she was with when the show first started. I really did. You know. Whatever. That's just me. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If y'all watched the episode, leave your comments down in the comment section. All right, y'all. Peace.